I kind of like to come down here and think. A Sunday morning walk around the site sometimes does more good than a week of meetings and phone calls. Well, for me anyhow. You get a better chance to reflect on the whole project, how everything is coming together, and on what potential problems might be cropping up. It's important to keep an overview on everything, especially when you're putting together something the size of Ontario Place. One of the first decisions, of course, was where to build it. Well, when we added up all the factors, like where the greatest audience potential lies and how the transportation systems worked in, there was no other answer. It just had to be here. But I think what really turned Ontario Place into something unique, something exciting, was the decision to build it offshore from Toronto's Exhibition Park. The decision to go offshore gave the project a chance to grow into something really worthwhile. It helped the architects come up with a completely new pavilion design, a building that takes advantage of both the land and the water. And it gave us room to build boutiques and restaurants, to include an 8,000 capacity outdoor amphitheater, a 300-boat marina, reflecting pools, picnic areas, and beaches. But that was back in 1968. They were still only plans. We had to start building from nothing, just water. The first trucks rolled onto the site in April '69, I guess. We've sure filled in a lot of lakes since then. There's been something like 2 million cubic yards of fill dumped here in less than 2 years. The whole site stands at about 95 acres now. That's 45 acres of islands and the rest made up of the marina, plus little lakes, lagoons, and canals. The pavilion itself is suspended over a lagoon in the middle of the island cluster. Like everything else in the project, it's pretty big on Canadian content. In fact, practically everything in Ontario Place is from Ontario, even the snowflakes. It got pretty darn cold down here some days for working outside, but you've got to hand it to those guys. They hardly lost a day. 4 of the pavilion pods will contain the Ontario Place exhibition, and it should be quite an experience. It's a complete World's Fair level exhibition, except of course that this one is all about Ontario. Cinesphere should be a tremendously exciting building. The shape of the theater alone is unusual, but when you add things like an 80-foot wide compound curved screen and a 24-channel stereo sound system, it becomes a whole new concept in movie theaters. I think if people don't plan to spend at least a full day at Ontario Place once it opens, they're just going to miss out on some things. There really will be that much to see. This place is going to surprise a lot of people. You really have to be here to grasp the real size and scope of Ontario Place. What surprises me is that we're only now beginning to realize the potential that exists when you live right on the water's edge. Sometimes seems as if all of us in North America have been building barriers between ourselves and the water for the last couple of 100 years. That's one of the things that really excites me about Ontario Place. It has to be just about the most imaginative urban waterfront concept on the continent. The entire Ontario Place site is completely integrated with the lake, right from the seawall to the marina and the canal system that cuts through the islands. I think we're going to help a lot of people rediscover Lake Ontario. I guess you could say we're coming into the home stretch. Our opening day isn't very far away, May 22nd to be exact. We'll be open from May 22nd right through to Thanksgiving weekend, and we expect something over 2 million people down during the first season. The pressure is really on now to meet that opening deadline. That's why I like to get down here, check things over, and try to imagine what it's all going to be like.
Ontario Place. We sincerely hope you'll enjoy your visit with us today. The Ontario Place exhibition is now open for your enjoyment. Please plan on 90 minutes to completely enjoy this exciting experience. Ladies and gentlemen, the next performance in Cinesphere begins in approximately 10 minutes. May we suggest you proceed to Cinesphere now to ensure a good seat for this showing. With the lunch hour approaching, may we invite you to dine with us at Ontario Place. Our facilities include 18 fine restaurants offering a full variety in both menu and price.